Hey everyone, what's up? Guess what we have here? The new Halo Master Chief Collections update, and let's check it out. So right off the bat, we got a new home screen. Let's dive right in. Ooh, everything looks new and pretty. Looks a lot less clunky too. Not that I really had a problem with the first home screen, but everything looks a little more clean. So let's just get into it. Just dive right into the multiplayer, because this is what's really important here. Alright, so they added some new stuff, took some stuff out. Um, let's just do some Social Slayer. So, let's start from scratch with 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's just see how long it takes to find a match. According to some multiplayer developers, it should be on dedicated. Oh, wow. What was that, like under 10 seconds? Okay. So I guess the multiplayer works pretty well. Although this was my first match, so I'm going to have to play for a bit to really see if it holds up. Oh, and it just dissolved lobby. So we'll try it again. Oh, found some players. And some more players. Okay. I mean, realistically speaking, that was fine. I mean, if you can find a match in under a minute, then you can't complain. That's about what it is with every game. Especially this game's what, 4 years old. Okay, so now I'm already in a match. I mean that's completely acceptable as far as matchmaking times goes. So anyways, what was I saying before? Yeah, I'm going to need to play hours and hours before I can actually give you a solid answer on whether the multiplayer, the player pool is large enough, or whether I can, have people come together fast enough to where I think it's feasible to say that the multiplayer works. So let's kind of just run around a bit here. Oh wow! So yeah, I am streaming this for my Xbox, so you're not going to be able to see the same detail, and it's going to be downscaled to 1080p. But I'm running an Xbox One X on a 4K display, and I can definitely tell that the visual improvements are beautiful, especially in the multiplayer. So as far as the dedicated servers I was talking about earlier, I'm just gonna have to play the game and really tell, or really see if I can tell or not. But oh, that guy killed me with the what? What do you have there? Oh, he charged up the pistol. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of jump around a bit, kind of get you some clips from games here and that. I'll probably play at least 2 hours of the multiplayer before I decide to upload this video. So at the end of this video, I'll be able to give you a better answer on whether I think the multiplayer is concrete, or if it's just, so-so. Alright, so I just wanted to give you a few game clips there. On my end, this was about 2 to 2.5 hours of gameplay on the multiplayer. So, but this wouldn't be a good review if I didn't include the campaign, because I am a huge fan of it, and they did do visual improvements. So let's just jump right in. Let's just do some Halo 2 Anniversary, and let's play Metropolis. Difficulty doesn't matter. So anyways, multiplayer. My thoughts. I couldn't count how many games I played. I played quite a bit. Mostly I played Social Slayer, which I would imagine would be the more popular game mode. I did play some Halo 3 Team Battle. I did play some Big Team Battle, and a few other game modes. So it was mainly those three. And I would say I could find a match probably within less than... It was probably in between 60 seconds to about 30 seconds. And then on the extreme side, maybe the quickest match I found was probably about under 10 seconds, but that only happened a few times. The longest it took, one time it did take about a minute and a half to find a match, but that was for Big Team Battle, and that is a 16-player pool. So that's just to be expected. And even for that, that's really good. A minute and a half to have a big team battle on a ginormous map with vehicles. I mean, you can't complain. I'm not. So now let's hop into the campaign. The capture card I'm using is going to downscale the visuals quite a bit. It's not going to bring it justice, but immediately I can tell you this. The shadowing and lighting effect looks absolutely gorgeous. I can definitely tell it's a visual upgrade, without a doubt. I did play this game on a friend's Xbox who did not receive the update, so I was able to compare and contrast a bit myself. And immediately, just playing Halo 2 Anniversary, I can tell that this is a ginormous visual improvement. I don't know exactly what resolution it's pushing. It should be in 4K, but I could be wrong. But that is what the specs detailed. So I am playing on a 4K monitor as well. So it definitely could be running in 4K. If not, the game still looks amazing, which is just fantastic. So kind of talking back a bit into the multiplayer, which I think the multiplayer is probably going to be the more important subject in this update. The loading times were definitely improved. I was loading into matches much, much quicker, which is a good thing. As far as lag goes, I played a ginormous amount of matches, and not one match did I find myself lagging or there was any bit of latency, or at least any latency that I could detect on myself. It got to a point where I was looking for a problem. I wanted to find a problem with this game so I can talk about it, and I really couldn't. I would have to say my biggest concern is how long is it going to last? Is this going to last forever? Is this just for today because it's popular? I want to make sure that everyone is loading up Halo and playing it. And that's when I came to the realization that starting September 1st, which would be tomorrow, depending upon what time you watch this video, it should be coming to the Xbox Game Pass, which is great because that would just mean it's only going to expand the player base with the Halo Master Chief Collections, which is a positive thing. And right now, I believe the subscription fee, I think they have a deal where it's $2 for 2 months or something like that, that's just a steal. I mean, come on, if you can afford an Xbox, you can afford $2 for 2 months. That's just, I mean, how can you say no to that? So the player pool is only going to increase, and as far as the multiplayer goes, I'm sorry guys, I just don't have a problem. I know there's a lot of people out there who are just looking for reasons to bash Halo Master Chief Collections and bash 343. And they're heavily biased, and they'll never give credit when credit is due. But I'm not like that. I like to stay objective. I'll criticize a game company when they do wrong. I'll praise them when they do right. And I don't know what else to say. The game is just holding up well right now. Multiplayer feels good. I'm finding matches in all game modes pretty damn quick. So it's a 4-year-old game, and I'm getting games in less than 60 seconds. I mean, come on. What else can I say, really? I mean, it feels like I'm playing Halo again, which is a positive thing. And to all the anti-343 people out there, I totally get it. When this game launched, it fucking was broken. They fucked the game over when they launched. And I'm not saying to forgive them. Absolutely not. They should definitely understand forever that they fucked one of the best games, one of the best franchises over, and they deserve to be criticized 100%. However, that being said, when they do justice, when they do good, they need to be praised. Otherwise, they'll never know when to do it. Use this as an example. You get a dog. The dog doesn't know anything because it's just a puppy. It shits in the fucking house. So what do? You yell at the dog. So the dog goes, oh, okay, don't shit in the house because I get yelled at. Now picture 343 Industries being a dog. They fucked up Halo, so then we yell at them, which we've been doing for 4 years straight. So then what does the dog do next? The dog shits outside. Then what do you do as an owner? You pet the dog and give it praise. And what does that teach the dog? It teaches the dog that when I shit outside, I'm not in trouble and I get praised. I'm going to continue to shit outside. Now, by contrast, why wouldn't we treat 343 any different? If they fixed Halo, if they fixed the Master Chief Collections, why wouldn't we praise them for it? Why wouldn't we let them know that when they do right, we're excited as fans that we're going to go back and continue to play their game? Why would we not do that? It literally makes no sense, because there are a lot of people who do not want to give the Master Chief Collections a second chance, whether because it was fucked up when it launched or because it's run by 343. And the reasons why are somewhat just worthy, but it's still a problematic way of thinking. If this game continues to play like it is now, which I would say in its current state, it is 110% fixed, and your logic to not playing this game, you're going to deprive yourself from great Halo games because you have a bias against 343, or because you just don't want to give them a second chance or give the game a second chance, then that's on you. Because you're missing out on a game that, as of right now, works fine. So it just makes no sense. So one more thing about the multiplayer that I wanted to mention that really helps with the matchmaking times is the included rolling lobbies. Yes, rolling lobbies. Now, when a game is over, you don't just get disbanded. Of course, if you want to leave the lobby, you absolutely can, but I've noticed a lot of people are staying in it, so now you are cycling through matches so much quicker. I don't know why they didn't do this at launch, but it's here now and it works. So if I had to conclude this video in a nutshell, I mean, it's just simple. There's really no other way to explain it. It just works. It's working right now. That's all I could say. And I hope it stays this way, because it's really going to suck if it doesn't. But I guess we won't know. I'll probably have to do another review a few months down the road to see if it's still holding up. But I think it's safe to say the player pool is only going to grow as the news gets out that this game works flawlessly and that it's coming to Xbox Game Pass. The player pool is only going to grow. How much is it going to grow? No one's really going to know, but it's only going to increase in numbers. That's just a fact. It's irrefutable, because no one's going to pick up this game, realize that the multiplayer works great, realizing that there's no issues with it now, and then decide to put it back down. That's just a fact. So to sum up what this video says, if you had to just take what this says in a nutshell, I just to repeat myself, I don't know what else to say. It just works. You find a game quickly. Doesn't matter what game mode you're playing. The visual improvements are great. The multiplayer is great. The matchmaking, as far as like connectivity goes, there's just really isn't any lag. You're all on dedicated servers now. It just works. I just wish this game launched like this, and it's a shame that it didn't. And it lost so much momentum, and it's probably never going to hit its real potential because of it, which is just a shame. And it sucks that 343 cheaped out on servers, and it caused this game to be broken for fucking ever. But it's here now, and it works. So to all the naysayers out there, you can continue to blow shit out of your mouth on the comments and call people fanboys for giving a positive review. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to those people, because there's a lot of them out there. If I didn't give this a positive review, then I would be lying. That doesn't make me a fanboy. That doesn't make me a 343 shill. It makes me honest. And you're being dishonest by calling people fanboys for giving this game a positive review. Positive review in the sense of the update being applied to it. No, the game launched, it was a fucking disaster, it was a complete shit show. But right now, I can't say that, because it works great. So this video was a bit of a scramble. I kind of put it together real quick, so it's not really edited properly. It's kind of just mixed matched and blah 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 blah. I wasn't scripted at all. I usually script my videos, but this is all just freehand. I just wanted to throw it out there because I was having so much fun with the game, and I wanted you guys to see that and realize it, and then boot up Halo again. We all can start having fun because, hey, come on guys, doesn't matter what side you're on, it's Halo. We all love to play it. It's an amazing game. I'm just happy that we can still play it today, even though it's such an old game, that we still have it on today's generation, and it is, as of right now, playable, and it's just awesome. So I just want to throw this video out there because I really want to just get back on my Xbox and start playing again. So as usual, like, subscribe, and comment.